Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors at Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. Yo, really appreciate you joining me tonight, and this story is about Tana from Birmingham. Congratulations to him for his record deal with Virgin Records and EMI Records with the help of BE83. An Ace music group as well, so big up to Desper Robinson as well for that. Birmingham has needed some good news, some inspiration for the youth to be able to look forward to something, because everyone's coming out of lockdown, people have been going through a lot of different stuff, and then Tana popped out of nowhere with this new song featuring another Birmingham artist that's doing well, Millions, and also Unknown T and JB Schofield and Manchester Aitch. This was, I don't think, expected by anybody, and he come out of the woodwork with this track. It's a remix of his tune that he dropped a few months ago called Ride and Clutch. This may have been in the pipeline beforehand. I'm going to try find out like little details of when it was actually put together. And it must be a good deal because Virgin are one of the biggest companies in the world. But don't think for a second that Tana is new to music. He's a young veteran in some senses. He's been rapping since he was about 14, 15 on media channels and came into the music scene during what some would call in Birmingham the best era of grime music. He would rap alongside the likes of Depsman, rest in peace, and was also good friends with Shams as well, who also passed away, rest in peace. Going back all the way to 2012, Shams and Tana were putting Southside Birmingham on the map with a lot of freestyles on smaller media channels, getting them a fan base which would grow rapidly.
Blatantly sick church, a girl in town, now bait she a chick. Told me that she loved the way that I spit. When it all bad and I play with a clip. Offer me brain so gay with a pink. He ain't falling, get it, take a chip over, he ain't falling. Proud of white boys to kick man's door in at 2 in the morning. Taking your shit while you upstairs snoring.
Sadly, in the October of that year, Shams would be stabbed in the leg in the Bartley Green area of the city. A week later, he passed away. His real name was Kyle, and he was devastating news to all of his friends and family, and Tana and Depsman were both his friends. So rest in peace to Shams. Following the time leading on from the death of Shams, Deps and Tana would grow closer and they'd do a lot more music together, appearing on freestyles on various media channels. And with that, you would also see the views slowly increasing steadily. And then devastatingly, out of the blue in 2013, Depsman was stabbed to death in Selly Oak area of Birmingham. He was actually at a fundraiser 1 year to the day to raise money for a gravestone for Shams. And he was stabbed in the heart by who was convicted later on, Armani Mitchell. No one was actually ever convicted of Kyle's murder though. So this was two friends in a very short space of time that Tana had lost to the streets and to knife crime, and he highlighted this in his JDZ Media Storyteller, where he pays respects to both Deps and Shams and talks about the difficulties of being able to try to come off-road and take music seriously and the realities of the life of living in Birmingham.
Man, shit weren't the same since the stab Kai. Now shit weren't the same since the stab Deps. Left man stressed, no doubt that's damn vexed.
He would also throughout this time be clashing on Silk City Radio, and he would also feature alongside the likes of RD at K2 on P110's Hot 92 with DJ Big Us, which showed his versatility, commitment and hard work to the game. With reaction channels across the internet going mad to this new song from him, it's good to see that he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves, with reaction channels like Lita the V, produced by Walks, and also Dens and Wrens. So big thank you to them for actually helping to promote Birmingham music and Birmingham artists. More recently, Tana returned to the scene with some more freestyles on JDZ Media, including a Road Rage and Unclassified, and also featuring songs with Marns and also Socks with Mutai.
I'll tell a man yo relax G when it gets angry, that shit's free for you bro. Man get rust like a stampede, bounce like trampoline, man can't see me you know. That's what a bad move is. You said that you was Muslim, but you're in a restaurant trying to back down too real.
But with this new record deal in place and new fan base, I'm looking forward to see what comes from his career. He also featured in the Birmingham Mail as well in 2019 because he was offering young up-and-coming musicians free recording slots at his studio in Birmingham as a way to pay back to the community. It says in the article that the grime artist who lost 2 friends to knife crime is offering free recording slots to inner city kids to help them achieve their goals. Montana, known as Tana, has teamed up with his uncle Reese to open a music studio in Aston. It's been set up on Aston Road North with the aim of taking young people off the streets and keeping them out of trouble. It's a personal mission for 22-year-old Montana, who has actually lost his best friend Kyle and also friend Joshua Ribera to knife crime. He said, "Without music, I would have done a lot of things that I shouldn't have, but it took me out of that environment." Kyle was only 16 when he lost his life, and Depp's man was stabbed in the chest at his memorial a year later. Tana said the facilities for teenagers in the city were reducing, and £20 an hour access for music studios was a lot, so he believes some teens were making the wrong choices in order to be able to afford to chase their dreams. 8 years ago, he says, a youth club in his area offered a similar service, but it closed down. He said that if we could do similar things in the streets, then it could obviously be very beneficial to the community. He says you have 2 paths in life. Which do you choose? I've always been trying to get the message across that the options some youths take isn't a good idea. He said the new space gives youngsters a chance to pursue their dreams, and he's offering also diplomas in level 1 and 2 in music. Just a really positive story. So you all ask me for positive news all the time, so there you go, some brilliant news. Go and follow Tana, congratulations to him. Go and support the movement. Go and follow Millions as well, because he's doing really good as well. So I really appreciate you joining me tonight. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and rest in peace to Shams and Deps.